Alright, so this is a review on the album. No, it's not an album, it's an EP by Kelly Rowland, and it's called K. I'm not okay this is an EP. I'm just not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. Like, I'm just not okay with it. The reason why, listen. The artwork is just okay. Like, it's like gold. It's like 3D type of thing, but gold, but then there's like green behind it, boom, boom, boom. But then the whole background is black anyway, so that's interesting. But the fact that, let me break something down to you, yeah? There's basically 6 tracks. There's Flowers, Black Magic, Hitman, Crazy, Speed of Love, and Better. Kelly Rowland, you is crazy for giving us an EP. Give us a goddamn album. If you're gonna give us this level of production value, give us an album. Please. Please. Nah, for real, for real. Like, this is one thing I like about music, right? Sometimes an artist can give you something, right? And it may be of high value and like it seems less, but sometimes you have to appreciate that less in order for them to give you more. You see what I mean? That's the same thing in life. Sometimes someone has to like hold themselves back to let them know, listen, we got this something. Like it's like a sample. Like, I will give you this sample, but then you have to come and decide whether you want more. And if you want more, you know what you gotta do. You know where you gotta come. So yeah, man, I feel like Kelly Rowland did her thing, and I think there's a track on their thing, ironically called Flowers. Yeah, people need to give her flowers. Yeah, everyone wants to talk about Beyonce this and Beyonce that. No disrespect to Beyonce. Yeah, because get me, Kelly Rowland and Beyonce are still sisters till this day. Yeah, get me, they're good peoples. So don't get it twisted. But what I'm trying to say is, it's good that Kelly Rowland has created a lane for herself. Yeah, she's done her thing. So it's a thing of what I like is she's able to have her own voice. Do you see what I mean? And still do her thing. And I think people should continue to support her. And people, it's mad. Like it's like she still gets a lot of attention and a lot of love, but I don't think she gets the recognition she deserves. Do you see what I mean? Again, she don't get the recognition she deserves, which I think is crazy. Ironically, she got a song where they called Crazy. But the one song I definitely want to talk about on this, whether it's in context or out of context, is 2 things: Black Magic and Speed of Love. Right? Let me talk about Speed of Love first. All right. So what happens when it comes to relationships? Right? Most people are trained and programmed to believe about when they genuinely believe that you need to have what do you call it? Like they need to basically they need to be in love. Like I remember, this gonna sound crazy, but like I remember there were some girls I was interested, just like back in the day, yeah. And then they're like, oh, I'm not into you like that, huh? So there was something about me that the aura I was given where they were not into me like that. All right, cool. Because if I came across to them more or less like a alpha, then they're gonna be into me regardless. They're just gonna be into me. It's natural, right? But they wasn't, and that's understandable. That's cool. That's cool. But if they're watching this right now, don't think you can come back into my life and try and get a piece of me. Because what can I say? Your time is done. You know what I mean? So yeah. So, and that's the thing about Speed of Love again. So it's like we think that love supposed to be like this. Love is unconditional, right? That energy is unconditional. There's times where it could be fast, where it seems like it's fast to someone else. Like for example, again another example, I got myself into a situation where some people say it's fast. I remember one of my exes that I broke up with to get into the next relationship with someone else, like quick. Like she was surprised. She thought I cheated on her, but I didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like things just happen fast. Because at the end of the day, I know what I want. She knew what she wanted. What's the problem? It's the same thing. Like I always use this analogy, right? When you want to go to the toilet, yeah. When your body telling you need to go for a piss, do you not go for a piss? Because naturally you're going to end up pissing yourself anyway. So you might as well go to the toilet and go for a piss. Right? So it's the same thing. If you want something, go for it. Like, you hear the sirens, like, because they're going to be something, how do I explain it? When it comes to dating and relationships, what happens is there's usually signs. There's usually signs and feelings that you're going to get where you know what it is. You know what it is. So why are you messing about? Why are you messing about? What are you waiting for? What are you genuinely waiting for? Or what, you waiting for the perfect moment? Now is the perfect moment. Like, now is the perfect moment. Like, I'm telling you, yeah, regardless whatever it is, whether it's dating, relationships, whether it's in your career or what business, whatever it is, now is the perfect time. Go for it. Do something that is in alignment with it. I'm telling you, like, why are you wasting time? So when it comes to speed of love, there's no such thing as speed. It just is what it is, right? Now, black magic and nothing. In fact, before I even get into that as well, there's a link in the description box below that says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust. When you do that, you get access to online courses such as roles and relationships. In that course, that's where you're going to learn exactly how dating and relationships actually work. Because I believe when you have that knowledge, especially on how dating and relationships actually work, you wouldn't worry about time. Because you know exactly how dating and relationships actually work. So you're prepared mentally, yes, and you're prepared emotionally. So naturally what's going to happen is you're going to attract someone else that is also prepared mentally and emotionally, and boom, you're going to do your thing, innit? You know what I mean? Alright, so boom. Next thing I want to talk about is black magic, right? There's this negative connotation that black magic is evil, boom, boom, boom. Then you got white magic. White magic's good. Do you see the play on words? Naturally, not naturally, in Western society, excuse me, in Western society and a society that is influenced by Western society, like some African culture sometimes, unfortunately, and that's down to colonialism, is what happens is they are teaching that black is bad or evil and white is good and angelic. But it's neither here or there. Magic is magic. If you know what magic means skill. It means powerful skill. That's all it actually means. Do you understand? So I want you to understand, do not even worry or fear about magic or black magic or all that stuff there. Because at the end of the day, naturally, why my throat? Naturally, you are practicing black magic or white magic. You're practicing magic. Yeah? No matter what you do in life, you are practicing magic. You are practicing magic because you have a skill. You have a powerful skill set that you use that works best for you. And you honor that skill because you're able to develop that further in whatever you do. Like, it's... Anyway. But if you want to learn more about that in terms of African and Caribbean spirituality and all that stuff there, one thing I'm going to recommend is if you click the link in the description box below, where it says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust, there is a course basically to do with African and Caribbean history, and that's where you're going to learn more about that as well, but on other stuff as well in regards to, yeah, there's a lot more that you're going to learn basically. But back to the EP, I don't have a favorite track on here, but what I will say is, like I said, I want to hear more from Kelly Rowland. I genuinely do, because I'm glad when I saw the notification on my phone, yeah, from Tidal, they said that Kelly Rowland has released something new. I was like, she released something new. And she just had a newborn. I may not do gossip and all that stuff there, but it's just the fact of the celebration of two things in it within succession of each other. So I think that's a good look. But yeah, so that shows she's able to celebrate two things at the same time, and maybe she dedicates this EP to her newborn. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. But if I was an artist, and yeah, I definitely would. Because just the timing. But yeah, big up Kelly Rowland. Get me. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. I honestly would wish there was more tracks on here. But yeah, this is a special K. You can't call this K. You have to call this special K, because this is special. This is special. Like, I do believe that artists that genuinely love the art, yeah, they get better over time. Not to say Kelly Rowland was any worse or anything, but the quality levels just continue to increase, and I just genuinely believe that. Like vocally as well. Like listen to this EP and listen to her vocals. Don't worry about the content. The content still is good. Don't get it twisted. That's why I give it 10 out of 10. But vocally, like, this is why she needs to get her flowers, because vocally, she is on a different level. She's on a different level. But anyway, link to the EP in the description box below. Got anything else you want me to react to next or do a review of? Go ahead, leave that in the comment section below. Remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.